Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 9 in our Let's Play of Strange Horticulture. Here we are back in our delightful little greenhouse. Hellbore is sleeping soundly, of course, which we love. Oh my gosh, I've missed Hellbore. So let's see here. I don't know that we have too many things that we can elaborate upon that we haven't been able to yet. We are on day 12, Tuesday, and let's just review here. We have the Woken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. This servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. And we have found some places in our map that we haven't really, like, we could go there, but we don't know why yet. We don't have the information that we need. So we also have Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and their antidotes, which is very helpful. Interesting that there are 5 of these, and this letter also mentions 5 plants. And then we have a Briar's Disc, often called a Smuggler's Disc. We also have this little card here, which we still haven't really figured out where this belongs and what this is for. If we look through it with our little disc here, nothing is revealed, and we have opened up our secret compartment using the flowers, but they are not they're not checked off as being complete. So we've got a little ways to go still. Let's go ahead and invite in our first guest. Bethany Coleman is back. It came for us. We were attacked in the night by the servant. In all my time in the forest, I have never experienced anything like what happened last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Our Duina saved us. It's the only explanation that makes any sense. One thing is clear, we cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the servant to get its hands on what it's looking for. I'm trusting you with this, a secret that the Sisterhood has kept for hundreds of years, a tool to defeat the Woken Dendru. Keep it safe. Item. I hope you all enjoyed the most inconsistent accent ever. Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna need a key for this, I would imagine. Is there anything sneaky on this? No. We don't have a key, as far as I know, so this is very interesting. Okay. Let's invite another guest. Oh, it's the good old postman. They're saying the Sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but those seeds of redemptionists have got all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Pulliver's right now. Outside Pulliver's, eh? Is that a place I can go if I have the will to explore? Foxfield Trident. Foxfield Trident. Is Foxfield a plant? Fox Button is a plant. Foxfield Trident. That is 4 different words. I was wondering if maybe that would tell us like the 5 plants that we need. Very interesting. Is there a place called Foxfield? Foxfield Trident. Let's see. White Barrow and more. Sedberg, Killington, Undemere. The Daughters. Fairfield, but not Foxfield. Foxfield Trident. A trident is 3. Foxfield. Let's go to Foxfield. Foxfield is a simple, welcoming place. I am tempted to pay a brief visit to an old friend who is a brewer with his own small tavern in the village. In the end, I decide not to. Plenty to be doing back at the shop. Okay. So we went to Foxfield, but don't know what the trident is. Okay, interesting. Let's see. I need some more hints. Oh, it's the guy with the green eyes. I am going to Blackcomb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Ember Soul. I also have the option to give him Lesser Meridoc. Okay, so wasn't this guy kind of sketchy with his green eyes? Forest is one of the Dreera group that builds a tolerance to the harmful effects of Duranthium from childhood so that they can harness the plant's potent mind-enhancing abilities. It comes at a price. They will die if they stop taking it. Rumors that an ancient evil has arisen were too much for Forest to resist. Dreer means hunter in the old tongue. He has traveled a long way to kill it. Which is interesting. I mean, he asked for Ember Soul, which would do what? Ember Soul is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. And we've already identified Ember Soul. So what about Lesser Meridoc? We haven't identified that. Lesser Meridoc. The round flower head of the Meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. A single drop of the strong-smelling sap from this plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. So, do I want to sabotage this man, or do I want to give him what he asked for? I feel like I should give him what he asked for. Is that me being too much of a goody two-shoes of just giving whatever he asked for? Do we even have Lesser Meridoc identified? Let's see. No, we do not. So, do I have any? Where are all my plants that I haven't identified? Oh, they're all over here. Haha. So it's probably this, right? This is probably the Lesser Meridoc. Round flower head of the Meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. Okay, so yeah, this is almost certainly Lesser Meridoc, and it can drain a person's mental faculties, which sounds kind of insidious, so I'm going to give it a pink tag. Lesser Meridoc. Oh, I sort of want to give it to him just so I can use the Lesser Meridoc, but I also don't want to hurt him. Do we trust this man? This is going to be an interesting choice. I'm not afraid. So what is this bad thing? I'm going to Blackcomb. I will kill this servant. The Woken Dendru is loyal to the summoner who becomes its master. The servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities. That does not mean it cannot be defeated. So the servant is an evil force? I believe. Okay, I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna give him his Ember Soul. Because I think the servant is an evil force, and so even if I maybe don't agree with his methods, I am not in control of his actions. So I'm just gonna give him what he asked for. I'm gonna put the Lesser Meridoc where it belongs in our order here, and I will give him Ember Soul. Imagine he's just standing there this whole time listening to me think out loud about what plant I'm going to give him. Am I going to give you what you asked for or not? Okay, we're awarded with an entry for Widow's Woe, said to induce fear, also called Kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Does it smell like a foot? Gross. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long, thin leaves. Okay. I am a little bothered by how many pieces of paper I still have here that I haven't satisfied. Makes me feel like I'm behind. Milton Forbes. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in perusing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. I did recently learn how to make elixirs. Arnside Antiquities, 21 Orchard Road. The clock appears to say, is it 12:15 or shortly after 12:15? Is there anything unique about your business card here? Arnside Antiquities, 21 Orchard Road. Arnside? Is that what it was called? Arnside, yes. Okay, sure. Let's go to Arnside. Why not? The dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into its surroundings, a tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery, to the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. Oh boy, I already have so many things that demand further study. Okay. St. Quentin's elixir. This elixir will enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near to the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, a seed pot for luck. And then we also have the elixir of the damned, made from a combination of arbitum, alacritus, maculosus retinentia, and mens fortis. This powerful elixir is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive but no longer really with us. Oh my. Okay, well, we have satisfied that. Should we make some elixirs? Kind of want to make some of these elixirs so I feel like I've, accomplished something. Okay, arbitum alacritus, maculosus retinentia, and mens fortis. So this should be pretty easy to make because it's their scientific names. So if we just go through here, we're looking for arbitum, maculosus, and mens. Arbitum, maculosus. Arbitum alacritus is Caballia, which we have. Caballia. Maculosus and mens. Maculosus and mens. Maculosus and mens fortis. Dranthium. Okay, dranthium. Where are my D's? Dranthium. Okay, I really hope we have all of these. Maculosus. 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 Maculosus retinentia. Henchuck. Have I identified henchuck? I don't know if I've identified henchuck. G's. We got the harlequin blue. We've got the hop heart, which means we do not have henchuck. Have I found henchuck? The fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. A bulb, you say? The tuberous bulb. I don't think I have anything that has a tuberous bulb. Is this a tuberous bulb? That creates a flower? The fruit of the henchuck. Growing in bursts to give it a striped appearance. What does it say if I inspect it? It has a sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. I mean, this is a tuberous bulb. The fruit. Growing in bursts to give it a striped appearance when cut open. It looks like it might have stripes on the inside. That could also just be shading. Blue-green. I mean, it's green right now. Should we just, take a risk and say that that's henchuck? Yeah, why not? We didn't take the risk earlier. Let's try it. Okay, well, that's not henchuck. Okay, so I don't think we have henchuck then, because that's the only thing that vaguely looked like a tube. So I'll put the dranthium back where it belongs, and the Caballia right back where it belongs. So we can't make the elixir of the damned, of course. St. Quentin's elixir. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, and a seed pod for luck. I don't know if we have all of those either, and this is going to be a lot trickier to actually figure out. So at least we know that we need henchuck for this, so if we find something like that, we know we can then make it. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. A 5-pointed leaf that grants courage. Leaves? No. Geranthium? No, they wouldn't use the same thing, would they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plant with powerful mind altering. A red flower to protect the mind. Geranthium. Let's look at red flowers. How about that? Candlewood is a red flower. Does it protect the mind? That provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Okay, candlewood. A seed pod for luck. A seed pod for luck. I wish I could just like Control F this book. But that technology does not exist in the time period in which this takes place, or the fictional world, so I can be resilient. Let's see. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. A thin stem with small leaves. 5-pointed leaf. Maybe I should just look at stuff. Weeping bell, wild coal. What do they mean by 5-pointed? Is that like a serrated looking leaf? Like St. John's poppy, perhaps? That has 5-pointed leaves. St. John's poppy. Vibrant petals can be brewed to create a draught that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing. The flowers are bright red. So it says nothing about courage, so probably not. But this is a 5-pointed leaf. So let's maybe look for something else like that. Eyebright does not look pointed. That has more than 5 points. Let's see here. Ooh, is this 5 points? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's got 6 leaves on it. Any of these 5 points? Are you a 5-pointed leaf, Butterdale? Does butter give me courage? Can be stewed to form a poultice. It smells buttery. Used for century to cure skin rashes. Okay. Jacob's Worth looks like it might have pointed leaves. Jacob, will you imbue me with courage? Unusual flowers. The interesting properties of the leaves. Said they will point the way towards any person, and it's definitely more than 5 points. Okay. Do any of these have 5 points? Whatever this is, but it looks like a 3-pointed leaf. Well, drat. I don't think we have what we need for this one either. Shucks. I want to make elixirs. Okay, well, let's call somebody. Faye Swift. The dreams have changed. I understand now what I need to do. When your librarian friend visits tomorrow, give her this instead of the palliance that she will ask for. She knows something that she's not telling you. I feel like this lady has steered us correctly in the past. Are you a 5-pointed leaf? Seed pods. A seed pod for luck? Are you a seed pod for luck? Where did that plant go? Oh, here it is. You're not named yet. You don't get to go over there. Come on. Let's see here. Long, thin reeds, quite rigid. Aroma is sharp and citric. And it's got like these little pointy leaves. Didn't we have something like that? What was the Harlock or Henchuck? Are you Henchuck? No, probably not. Because this is like a bulb, which is weird. And it doesn't have pointed leaves. It might have seed pods for luck, but I wouldn't know. And we still don't have any 5-pointed leaves. So we can't do anything with the elixirs yet. We still have all these little flower cards that appear to not be fixed. Did we go here? A site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted. We did definitely go there before. Are we supposed to go there again? The Smuggler's Disc. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size to encode a location. So there must be some more locations. Oh, wait. Is that what we did with this? Foxfield and Trident? Foxfield Trident. Aha! Ahaha! Where's my disc thing? Is there a Trident on here? There totally is. And Foxfield is a place that exists. So Foxfield Trident is here. Yes! Yes! From Foxfield, the Trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swineside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here, a plant thrives, sheltered from the wind. What do you look like? It has 5-pointed leaves! You have 5-pointed leaves. Are you a 5-pointed leaf to grant courage? That could totally be. It totally has 5-pointed leaves. So if I can identify it, it could be what we need. And then maybe we have the seed pod for luck. Where is my book? Okay. I would feel a lot more successful for day 12 if I managed to create an elixir. Because we have a red flower to protect the mind, a 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. I'm going to go through and look at all the entries where I don't have something identified yet. Like I don't have a little check mark next to it. Ooh, Daisy Dock. A simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from the leaves. It is said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle, and the leaves totally look like this. Do they not? Am I crazy, or is this Daisy Dock? Okay, granting courage sounds useful. So I'm going to give it a tentative tag here that's yellow. So if that's Daisy Dock, and then we would also use Candlewood, we then would need a seed pod for luck. So, which would have the petals of this flower? I have to skim and find something that has to do with luck. See, this is tricky now that we have so many entries in the book because, like, there's so many options. Okay, psychic abilities, nothing about luck or seed pods. The gills, suffering from hypothermia, protects against cold, smell buttery, red flower. Oh, we already knew that one. Okay, Caballia, find death in the afterlife. Find death in the afterlife. Find peace in the afterlife. Almost contains 6 petals. Caldery, successful hunt. Clavilium, open a lock. Common Trouse. Its leaves have been used as a balm. Copper Caledonian. You appear younger, you will quickly become frail and brittle. Got the Daisy Dock, Devil's Nightcap, a light pleasant scent, protects against fevers and toxins, not Dranthium, intoxicating scent, painful death, we don't want that one. Protective, produces flowers, many short leaves, rejuvenate aching bones. I need luck. What's luck? Eye bright. So you can see in the dark. Spongy mushroom. Grants great strength for short periods. Fever kiss. Red berries. Sleeping draught. Fox button represents a contract of friendship. A plant with medicinal properties. Digestive issues. Do not drink the sap. Poison is so potent. Gray sandfire. Dental hygiene. Harlequin blue. One strident harden. Spirits of the dead souls. Oh my. Tuberous bulb. Yeah, we know we don't have henchuck. Inhaling smoke. Can provide pain relief. Jacob's Worth. Find many a lost wanderer out on the fells. The leaves curl. Larkshine? That looks like a seed pod. A plant with a powerful defense mechanism. Thought to reference the kidney-shaped spines held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. Does larkshine give us luck, though? The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Kidney flower, thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods. I don't know, maybe larkshine? If we can't find anything else, then I'm going to try larkshine. Because I'm desperate for success. Let's see, lemon dandy, curing afflictions of the heart, drain a person's mental faculties. Ooh, is this a seed pod? Sparsely... Truth sayers will force a person to tell the truth. No. Lift curses. Droop mournfully. Said Mary's breath. Grow in the royal gardens. Ensure trust. Mellow glow. Sharp thorns. Allow a person to pass unnoticed. Pleasant looking plant. Mountain astery. Aura of confidence and persuasiveness. Nor releases spores. Palliance. Thought to help filter toxins. Reduce anxiety. Red ebony. That which is hidden, including buried treasure. The red ebony is extremely rare. Blood has been spilled over this plant. Confusingly, the large flower is in fact blue. So it says nothing about seed pods or luck. Wren. Though it has no flower. Sheep snap. The green pods bring good fortune when prepared correctly. The green seed pods of the sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. To the south, they call this plant bulbs of Bayon. Good fortune seed pods, eh? Sheep snap? I don't think we have that. Unless it's this. Is this it? Somewhat pungent. Those, no. Ugh. Darn. This game is tough. The flowers are blue. Those are not seed pods. I want seed pods. To the south, they call this plant bulbs of Bayon. Well, shucks. Okay. I guess we're not making an elixir, but now I know that I need sheep snap and I also need henchuck. And I do have daisy dock and I do have candlewood, so there we are. Candlewood goes there. Daisy dock. I'm going to move over here because I'm pretty sure this is daisy dock, right? So it goes here. Oh, good. It still fits. I thought I was going to knock a plant off. Oh, that also is not in alphabetical order, though. Okay, there we go. Well, okay, let's end the day. Hopefully we get something good at least. So that was day 12. Endmore Raven Spider. We're getting close. Oh, it's a full moon. Equipped with the artist's knowledge, she journeyed west to the stone circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Endmore, Raven, and Spider. So this is probably 2 locations with that code thingamajigger. Okay, so we're going to try that. Unlucky day 13 with a full moon. The omens. Okay, well, we will check that out in the next part, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this part right here. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. Let me know what you think of this series so far. I'm really enjoying this game. I'm having a great time. So thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Nancy Drew, Sims 4, and Strange Horticulture content. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.